Travis Kelce spoils Fiancee Taylor Swift and sends raunchy cards for Valentine's Day.
But the fact that when we were talking about it, we were joking, I saw that little twinkle in your eye where I was like, oh, he wants to do it.
You want me to go
He
on
wants
stage?
to do it.
He wants to?
Do you want me to go on stage?
Yeah, you got up there.
I'll do it.
Welcome to PopPlug.
Let's get plugged in.
Valentine's Day is usually about roses, chocolates, and maybe a cute Instagram caption. But when your fiancé is Travis Kelce and your name is Taylor Swift, the romance doesn't come in small packages. It comes in headlines, viral moments, and just enough cheeky humor to send the internet into a meltdown. This year, fans were expecting diamonds, designer bags, and maybe another over-the-top surprise. After all, last Valentine's Day reportedly came with a 6-figure price tag. But instead of just flexing his wallet, Travis decided to flex his personality. And let's just say the card he sent had Swifties blushing, laughing, and rewinding the post more than once. Because this wasn't just any Valentine's Day. This was their first one as an engaged couple. The power couple that started as a friendship bracelet attempt at a concert is now deep into wedding planning, private love letters, and public displays of affection that feel like they were ripped straight out of a romantic comedy. But the big question floating around social media is simple. Is this real love or the greatest PR romance of the decade? And after what Travis did this Valentine's Day, that debate just got even louder. Now let's rewind for a second. Last year, Travis reportedly spent over $100,000 on Valentine's gifts for Taylor. We're talking luxury watches, diamond earrings, designer clothes, roses, candy, and enough high-end accessories to make even Hollywood's biggest spenders look conservative. Sources claimed he didn't let a tough football season slow him down. Instead, he went all out to make sure Taylor felt like the only girl in the world. And while the price tag made headlines, the part fans loved the most was actually the simplest gift of all, a handmade Valentine's card. Because even in a relationship filled with private jets and sold-out stadiums, it's the personal touches that seem to matter most.
I don't understand how you cannot fangirl about that.
Fast forward to this year, and the vibe feels different. Not colder, not less romantic, just steamier. Instead of giant headlines about jewelry and price tags, the buzz came from a cheeky, slightly raunchy Valentine's Day card Travis shared through the New Heights podcast Instagram account. The card played off lyrics from Taylor's song Would, a track that fans quickly labeled one of her boldest love songs ever. And the card's message: would you be my Valentine? A simple pun paired with a giant redwood tree and a laughing Travis. It was playful, a little risque, and very on brand for a couple that's never been afraid to show their personalities. Swifties instantly connected the dots. The song Would is full of double meanings and flirty references that make it clear the track is about Travis. It's not subtle. It's not a poetic mystery, it's bold, confident, and unapologetically passionate. So when Travis leaned into those lyrics for a Valentine's joke, fans saw it as proof that he's not just the inspiration behind the music. He's also the biggest fan of it.
They have taken these songs that are so completely taken from the pages of my diary and my life. The fact that they have applied those songs and those stories to their life, it makes me so happy.
And this isn't the first time he's shown that side of himself. In Taylor's documentary series, she shared a private letter Travis wrote during her Eras tour. The letter described the moment he first saw her perform and how completely mesmerized he was. He talked about the Kansas City show where he tried to give her a friendship bracelet and how that night ended up being the beginning of their love story. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't public, it was just a man admitting he fell hard and fast for the woman who would eventually become his fiancée. Moments like that are why fans feel so invested in this relationship. It doesn't just look glamorous, it feels personal. It feels like two people who genuinely enjoy each other. Whether they're at a Super Bowl party, a sold-out stadium, or just joking around on a podcast.
It's going, and I'm just having so much fun right now.
Speaking of podcasts, the New Heights Valentine's Day post didn't just include Travis and Taylor. It featured a whole lineup of funny cards inspired by their lives. One said, "Be my loaf story," referencing Taylor's viral baking moment on the show. Another joked, "You're my greatest catch," with Travis in his Chiefs uniform making heart hands. And one card even honored the bond between Travis's brother Jason and his wife Kylie, saying, "You're the Kylie to my Jason." It was silly, wholesome, and just the right amount of chaotic. But of course, fans always read between the lines. Some people are wondering if Travis is making up for something. Maybe the stress of football, maybe the Super Bowl disappointment, maybe even the pressure of being in one of the most watched relationships on the planet. Because when you're engaged to someone like Taylor Swift, every move gets analyzed. Every gift, every lyric, every Instagram post becomes a clue in the world's biggest celebrity love story.
Happy Valentine's Day to my favorite Swiftie sweetie, you, duh. The New Heights podcast dropped a few Valentine's Day cards. Starting off strong, be my Loaf story. Aw, you're my Kylie to my Jason. You're basket weaving my heart. You're my greatest catch. You're cordially invited to watch Jumanji with me this Valentine's Day. If you know, you know. My favorite, would you be my Valentine?
Others believe it's much simpler than that. They think Travis is just a guy who's completely in love, a guy who doesn't mind being the punchline of a romantic joke if it makes his fiancée smile. And honestly, that might be the real reason this relationship resonates so much. It doesn't feel overly polished. It doesn't feel robotic or staged. It feels playful. A little messy, a little goofy, and very, very real.
It's just been an amazing experience, getting to know Tay.
Right now, the couple is reportedly deep into wedding planning. Details are still under wraps, but insiders say the process is already in motion. With 2 global careers, packed schedules, and nonstop media attention, planning a wedding isn't exactly easy. But if their Valentine's Day energy is any clue, they're leaning into the fun side of it.
Is next year the wedding year? Is that when it's happening?
Oh, you'll know.
So you're going big?
I just mean that I was going to invite you to it.
And let's not ignore the timing of all this. Travis has been hinting about his football future, joking on his podcast that he's jobless while talking about the offseason. He hasn't officially announced any retirement plans, but the conversation is definitely floating around. If he does step away from the NFL soon, it could mean more time with Taylor, more public appearances together, and maybe even a new chapter where he transitions into entertainment full-time. For Taylor, this relationship also marks a different phase of her life. After years of songs about heartbreak, secret romances, and quiet goodbyes, this era feels louder, prouder, and more confident. She's not hiding this relationship. She's celebrating it, writing songs about it, laughing about it on podcasts, and apparently inspiring Valentine's Day cards that would make even the boldest greeting card company blush.
Speaking of Taylor Swift, I know you went to the Taylor Swift concert. How was it?
Yeah, well, I was disappointed that she doesn't talk before or after her shows because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings. So I was a little butthurt I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made for her.
So the big question still hangs in the air. Are Travis and Taylor putting on a show, or is this the real deal? Is the 6-figure gift history, the cheeky Valentine's jokes, and the heartfelt letters just part of a carefully managed celebrity narrative? Or are we watching 2 people who genuinely found each other at the right time and aren't afraid to show it? Because when you look at the timeline, it does feel almost cinematic. The missed connection at the concert, the bracelet that never got delivered, the sudden public appearances, the stadium kisses, the tour shoutouts, the engagement announcement. And now, Valentine's cards that have the internet laughing and blushing at the same time. Whether you believe in the romance or think it's all a perfectly staged love story, one thing is clear. Travis Kelce knows how to keep people talking. And this Valentine's Day, he proved that you don't always need diamonds or designer bags to make headlines. Sometimes all it takes is a cheeky pun, a giant tree, and the confidence to post it for the world to see. As wedding rumors grow and football decisions loom, the next chapter of this relationship is already building suspense. Will the wedding be a quiet, intimate affair or the celebrity event of the decade? Will Travis stay in the NFL or step into a new spotlight alongside his superstar fiancée? And what kind of Valentine's Day surprise could possibly top a 6-figure gift haul and a viral Raunchy card? One thing's for sure. With these 2, the story is never boring. And if this is how they celebrate Valentine's Day, fans can only imagine what the wedding day will look like. Follow PopPlug to stay plugged in.